guys, this is Pam and welcome back to my channel. And the day has finally arrived. It's finally happening. My whole video that I have been wanting to do for so long, for at least a couple of months now. Quick chit chat. Yeah, the reason why I haven't really done a review in forever, as most of you guys know, I just had a baby 2.5 months ago. And it's been really tough because I always want to breastfeed him as I have breastfed my two other children, but it's just not working out. So I have been pumping and it's just such hard work. I'm always up, I have to get up at a certain point at night at least a couple of times and sit and pump for the baby, and and that's not all of it. Anyway, for you mommies out there and daddies, you know how tough and stressful it is. So that's been my life, but I have not really I haven't really found the time to really do anything review wise. But I have a bunch of perfumes here, so what I'm gonna be doing is doing a part 1 and part 2. So I'm just gonna tape it all in one go, but then I'm gonna edit it and post it and have a part 1 and part 2, and I'm gonna link the part 2 down below. So when that's ready, you can go ahead and watch it. I didn't really count, but I have about 13 to 14 perfumes here. Some of these are blind buys. Are they? Which one? Anyway, as I go through the perfumes, I'm gonna let you know. I don't really know. Did I have a blind buy here? No, I do have one. I have one blind buy. No, I have two. I have two blind buys, and I have like 3 that are. I haven't even unboxed it, so we're gonna unbox it together. I'm always excited about unboxing. It's just been sitting in my closet because I already know what it smells like, and it's probably because I already have a decant or a sample that I'm already using. So I don't really find the need. I haven't found the need to take it out of the box and use up the new bottle, besides maybe to display it. And please do ignore the hair. I know it's kind of messy, but we're just gonna take it the way that it is. I did put some hairspray in there. I did try, but it is it is what it is. And yeah, I have a tired face, but I'm just accepting the fact that I just have like a permanent tired face. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this first one is Prada by Prada. This is actually a discontinued perfume, but I found it on Groupon. I don't know if they still have it, but yeah, you can check it out on Groupon. I'm not gonna do a review. This is not a review. This is a whole video. So I'm just gonna give you like little descriptions, but I will be linking the Fragrantica links of each perfume, so you can in order that I present them to you, so you can click it and look at the notes, whatever you want to do. Okay, so the first perfume I have, and I do have a band-aid there. I dropped a weight yesterday. I was so tired working out and I dropped a weight on my finger. Anyway, this is by Prada, and this is the Infusion Diris, yeah. So they have I know there's just like a normal iris version, but this is the infusion. So I'm not the biggest fan of iris, really. I don't hate it, but I'm not like, OMG, I gotta have, I love iris. Like iris is not really a note that electrifies me, or like makes me head over heels, about a certain perfume if it's got iris. But this one, what I love about this particular perfume, this one in particular, the infusion, is because of the tonka bean, and I love tonka bean. I don't know if you've been watching me. My favorite, my holy grail perfume is tonka imperial, because I love tonka bean. So this is heavy on the tonka, and yeah, it's just a beautiful soft fragrance. It does get powdery, but at the same time, I just love the tonka, especially the first blast. And it's nice and soft. It's not cloying, because sometimes I do tend to find iris centric perfumes cloying most of the time, but not this one, and I love it. So that's my first one. So this is not necessarily in order of how I got them. This is just in order of how I want to show them to you. This next one I have been testing for the last couple of years. It's not like a love at first sniff, but the more I kind of go back and forth with it, the more I love it and enjoy it. So, you know, I find myself that I enjoy perfumes if I'm in the mood for it. Well, yes, of course. What I'm saying is I tend to appreciate perfumes once I'm ready for it. And this one is Ilang in Gold. And I actually found it from a really for a really good deal from Mercari, and it is authentic because I have a sample, so I know I might actually have this as my fragrance of the night. Yeah, it's by Emmy Kalef, Ilang in Gold. So this is the one with the glitter in it, and I just love the mist in this. I might review this just on its own. Anyway, it's a very, to me on my skin, it tends very, it's very musky. Coconutty. It's a creamy coconutty musk scent. The opening is so good. I love the opening. So that's gotta be like my favorite part of this perfume, the opening. Yeah, it's just very tender and gentle, kind of yellow floral. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very creamy, very sweet. Like a sugared coconut cream, you know, with something yellow in it. Very nice, very very nice. Because to me, Ilang is also like a creamy floral. Yes, it is floral, like a creamy type of flower. The way that the scent profile is. So that's Ilang in Gold. That's my number 2. I love this, and this is. I was gonna say blind buy. No, this is not a blind buy. Anyway, I think I found this on FragranceNet for cheaper than what I got it from Mercari. But by the time I was like really, really wanting to buy it, it was the best deal at the time. But if I had gotten it, if at the time FragranceNet had it, it was actually cheaper. I think it's like 140 something without the tax. Okay, so this third one, I have been going back and forth with this one. I'm sorry, excuse me. It's my drink. There you go. Mommy needs her drink, okay? Don't judge. Okay. So this is by Mugler. I'm not a huge fan of... No, it's not that I'm not a huge fan. I really don't like... And I tried so many times. Now, I'm not saying I will never like it. But so far, as with the amount of... chance that I have given this perfume, I'm talking about Angel, I just like really, I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe one day. But this, and I got it from awesome price from Macy's. This is Angel Muse EDP. This is the Eau de Parfum. They have Eau de Toilette. I just prefer the Eau de Parfum. I like the roundness, the depth, the thickness, the density of it. And to me, this smells like a cold, and it's weird because to me it's kind of like, it's very warm, okay? But if I have to, I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking of like a vanilla ice cream that's already melted. So it's not like super freezing anymore. Like if you get like a vanilla cone, so that vanilla cone, the vanilla ice cream has already like dripped and melted. This to me is what it smells like. So this has hazelnut and patchouli, and it's so beautiful, so beautiful. I love it. The only thing to me about this one, I don't find that it lasts a very long, but it's okay though. I'm okay with it. Especially I got it cheap. You know, I think I got it like $50 at Macy's, and this is the smaller bottle. And I know a lot of people complain how you can't stand this up, but I mean, you know, no big deal. I find that this is actually like so handy. I love the way it feels in my hand when I spray it, and you know, so Yeah, I don't really have a problem if I can't stand it. I can put it on the counter. It doesn't have the stand, so no biggie. That's Angel Muse by Mugler. That's the third one. Now the fourth one, okay. I have, as you know me, I don't really review designer fragrances anymore. I mean, this is a designer fragrance, but I don't have a lot of designer fragrances to review because I don't have a lot. Because I just tend to not be excited over them. Yeah, it's just like, it's not because I choose not to get them. It's just like I tend to fend off from designer fragrances because they kind of seem generic to me. Most of them. I'm talking in general. But this thing wowed me. I had a video 3 years ago listing perfumes I don't like or I won't buy, something like that. Black Opium is one of them by YSL or Yves Saint Laurent. This though, this is a Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent, Extreme or Extreme. OMG. This was so they have this sale at Sephora, right, for this season, and so I was trying I went to Sephora trying to test Jo Malone's, and I ended up testing this. Let me give this a try. And I took a spray on my arm, and I went home. I could not stop sniffing myself. Anyway, I ended up buying it, and I don't regret it even just one bit. I love it. And the more I wear this one, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I gave this a chance. I got the whole bottle. It's just so, it's like a gourmand to me. I don't even know how to explain this. I'm gonna have to spray it. So just for you guys, I mean, you're probably already aware of what Black Opium smells like. That to me, Black Opium is very popular because it does smell really good. It smells good. But the reason why I'm not a fan of it because of how, a lot of perfumes already smell like that. Like to me, like nothing necessarily special about it. But this to me, kind of like, I don't know, makes black, just the regular Black Opium special. Makes it unique and stand out. Now, when I say unique, of course, there's already lots of perfume that smell like this as well. But what I'm talking about is like, I don't know, it just makes it extra special. It just makes it recognizable on its own. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So this has, I just know, I mean, I can't memorize all the notes. And you know me, I don't really want to talk about notes and such. So that's why I'm going to put the Fragrantica links for you to check out. But this has patchouli and coffee. Oh my goodness, it's so good. I can smell the coffee right now. It's sweet. It's almost like black coffee. You know when you make black coffee just with sugar with no creamer, that's what it smells like. And that patchouli, it gives it warmth and a little earthiness. But I never find it too heavy on the patchouli. Oh my goodness, it's just so ice creamy. Like to me, when I wear this, like if I wore this one time right before bed, and it almost smelled like ice cream to me, like a coffee something ice cream, like a coffee praline ice cream. That to me is like about. This is blind buy worthy to me. It's so. Let me just tell you this. It's been forever since I have been wowed by a certain designer fragrance. This wowed me. Like wow. This is a wow. Love it. Love it. Love it. I think you can. Of course, we don't suggest blind buying anything. But if you're that type of person who likes to blind buy, then go ahead. You've already blind bought other things. Go ahead and take a risk on this one. That's what I would say. And the bottle is gorgeous. I love the bottle. I do. Not a huge fan of the cap. It's kind of weird, but the bottle, I love it. Love it. I like it more than the just the normal Black Opium with the orange here. It's kind of transparent and you can see the juice. This one I like. So that's Black Opium Extreme by Yves Saint Laurent. This one is probably one of the few Chanel exclusives that I like. And this is Chanel Coromandel. So this is basically like an earthy patchouli with white chocolate. I don't really get the white chocolate. Like I don't really smell this. Oh, white chocolate. Like I don't really get it. Like to me though, it's like a sweet, earthy patchouli with some like herbs in the background. I do like it. I do super enjoy it. It smells very sophisticated and rich, and I don't know. It's very different, mature. Okay. Now some people might find this old, like old lady, whatever. Anyway, don't care what old lady is. You know, I mean, it smells good. So if this smells like old lady, well, that's a good smelling old lady. That's just how I feel about it. I hate it when people say like smell like old ladies. I'm an old lady, you know. What am I gonna do? Can't help the age. Yeah, but I really enjoy this one. This is not something I enjoyed at first. Actually, this is my second bottle. I had a first bottle first, returned it. And then it just grew on me and finally just got another one. And now I have it. I have been wearing this, especially when it rains. That's when I find I find myself wanting to wear Coromandel when it's raining. Like for some reason, I think maybe you know when the rain hits the ground and it has that like earthy smell. Yeah, it makes me feel like I want to wear Coromandel. Like that to me, how I would describe the vibe of this perfume. Yeah, that's by the this is the from the exclusive line Chanel Coromandel, and that is the one, two, three, four, the fifth fragrance I have added to my collection. This is another Chanel, and this is Coco. So I got a bottle of this. This is Coco EDP Eau de Parfum. I got a bottle of this a long time ago, maybe like a year and a half ago. I got it from eBay, and it ended up being a fake one. So guys, be careful with buying Chanel ones. I think they are. I think there's a lot of fake ones, especially on eBay. I ended up returning it. Thank goodness for the eBay guarantee. I got my money back, and after that, I haven't really gotten to the point of buying it again, like from Sephora or something. So yeah, I finally got it. This is once again Coco by Chanel. This is a very ambery, spicy, oriental scent to me. Let me see. Let me just remind my nose. This reminds me of L'Heure Bleu by Guerlain, but I do kind of like this better. The way it changes on my skin is very different. This one has like that citrusy, spicy opening, vanillic, ambery, floral. It's just like so many things that hit you at one time without overwhelming you, you know? It's kind of like when the crowd goes into cheers or applause. So there's like so many, right? Like so many people clapping and applauding at one time, but they all kind of go in unison, like together. It makes like one sound. And this to me, that's how it smells to me, like so many things happening in at once, but it's in harmony. It's just like a perfectly well blended scent. So if you're somebody who's young, you might be like, oh my goodness, that smells old. Stop with that, okay? Wear what you want. It smells really nice. It's very sweet. It's sweet. It's not as aldehydic as Chanel number 5. I'm still challenged by Chanel number 5, although I do appreciate it. If I have to pick which Chanel number 5 I enjoy the most, or if I am to buy Chanel number 5 right now, I would go with the Law. But actually, the best Chanel number 5 I've ever tried, and I actually went gaga over it, is the body oil. Like, smelled so good. I actually bought a Chanel number 5 body oil. I love it. So that's the only Chanel number 5 I like. This Coco Chanel, Super nice, super nice. Love it. Highly recommend it, especially for cold weather. And this is that's number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And speaking of Chanel, now we have Dior, and this is the one I haven't opened yet because I haven't even finished my sample yet. So this is another perfume that's not a love at first sniff. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it. Take it off the box. It's not necessarily unboxing in terms of it's out of the package. Okay. Little bit of an ASMR for you guys. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so hot in here. Whew. Okay. Here we go. Oud Ispahan by Dior. So again, this is not a love at first sniff. I found it too. I don't know. I was not wowed by it at first, but I think I have been smelling so many oud stuff that I just find this unique in terms of it's kind of like a dry oud, if that makes sense. Let me see. I mean, of course, oud is, oh, it's nice. I like this because most ouds that you can find nowadays, they're like too sweet, too rosy. It's like too much, you know, too much mixed with the oud. And I don't like that because I mean, I like it, but I don't like it like that all the time. Like if you have a collection of perfumes, I don't want all my oud-centric perfumes to smell the same, to have the same vibe. But this to me is just like, it's just like money. It's business. Like an executive. Like, this is what I want. This is what I want to smell like. I know what I'm doing. I know what time it is. I'm not late. I'm always on time. Kind of perfume. It is so nice. Like, I'm a person of authority. Like, I know the numbers. I know the names of my guests. Kind of type of scent. That's the vibe this is giving me, and this is so nice. It has a little bit of dirt in terms of like a manure kind of dirt. But if you're into oud, that's something you would appreciate. I mean, that's personally something I do appreciate. I do like a little poop smell with my ouds. Yeah, this is so nice, so nice. It does have rose to my nose. I like what I said, I can't remember all the notes. But it's to me, it's like a salty oud, dry, not without being dusty. I don't like dusty oud. So without being dusty, it's not sweet. It's like sugar-free kind of oud. But there is sweetness. There's sweetness. There is definitely sweetness, but not your typical like oud bouquet sweet oud. Or like rose oud. You know, rose oud by Kilian. I have that, like that sweet. Or the MFK ouds, the oud satin mood and oud silk mood. See, those are sweet. Not this one, which I appreciate. I love it. I love this one. I need to wear this like by the end of this week. I have to wear this. Oh, this is so good. Especially when you spray it out of the big bottle. Anyway, that's Oud Ispahan by Dior. I gotta hurry up. So I'm gonna go to my last perfume of this part 1 of this video, and that is A Good Girl Gone Bad by Kilian, and this is the Extreme. Let me see if I can focus it. There you go. This is A Good Girl Gone Bad Extreme by Kilian. Let's see my fingerprints there. Okay, so I love, like, to me, The Good Girl Gone Bad, the normal one, the EDP was a love at first sniff, but I never really jumped and got the full bottle because I find myself that after maybe 10 minutes, I'm like, OMG, this is too much. Like, the scent just keeps, like, this is like very long lasting, okay? So yeah, and the scent does not really develop much. It has some sort of development, but it stays pretty much the same the entire wear of it. Yeah, and I love the osmanthus smell, or I do love it. I love the scent, okay? It's just like it gets too much after a while. Like it just won't stop. It just was like leave me alone kind of scent. But the Good Girl Extreme, the reason why this I like this much better because of this has a milk note. Okay, so it has that neutralizer. It tames down that whatever strong smell the original has. They're both very strong within osmanthus. It's an osmanthus, creamy osmanthus perfume to me, but this one with the milk makes it lactonic, creamy. It's kind of like when you're drinking like coffee, let's say, you know, when you add a creamer, it's kind of like rounder and not as acidic, and not as bitter, you know. So the same thing with having the added milk to this. It neutralizes the acidity per se, of the original. I love this one, and they are both equally as long lasting to me. I have gotten a non-direct compliment, because I was in a room one time and they were like, somebody smells so delicious in here, and I know I was it. Like nobody else really was wearing perfume, or if they were wearing perfume, I know I was the one you could actually smell and not they. Because people, like I was talking about, I'm talking about going to the gym. People there usually just wear body mist. You can't really smell body mist unless you smell it up close to the skin, or unless you just sprayed it. Anyway, yeah, that's the part one of my review. I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna do the part two. Stay tuned for that because it just gets better. Okay, I have let me see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I have 7 more coming up on my part two. I really do hope you enjoyed this haul, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm so happy I've finally done this for you. Yeah, I gotta wrap up this video because my camera only allows me 30 minutes to record something, which is a bummer because you know how much I talk. Anyway, I missed you guys. I hope you missed me. And please continue to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I don't post as much, but when I do, you know, you're gonna like it. And if you don't like it, just be nice and click that subscribe button and the like button. It helps out my channel. Inspire me to do more and more reviews. I do want to do it. Just finding the right time and excuse the tired face and the hair. Yeah. Very nice talking to you. I enjoyed this, and see you on my next video. See you on the part 2 of my video. And that's it for today, you guys. Have a good night and have a good day. Bye bye.